So far on my channel, I've made videos on the first and second generation of the flagship Acura RL. But today, guys, I want to talk about the rare KB2 Acura RL, the last iteration of the RL, which was then transformed into the new and also discontinued at the time of making this video, the Acura RLX. Technically, Acura considers the KB2 RL more of a mid-model change from the KB1 instead of it just being a third-gen RL. But either way, there was extensive changes made to the car. Starting in July 2008, you can now snag a KB2 from your dealer. Replacing the 3.5-liter V6 known as the J35A8 from the KB1, the KB2 was given a mighty 3.7-liter J37A2, which produced a hefty 300 horsepower. This is 14 more ponies than the KB1's 286. Acura also redid pretty much all of the suspension with higher rate coil springs, larger bushings, and anti-sway bars. 18-inch rims were also now standard as opposed to the latter 17-inch rims. I don't know if it's just me, but I've seen like a lot of KB1 RLs with quite the amount of interior issues, where things seem to wear away or rip quite fast, especially the armrest. Well, the KB2 was given an interior revision with new front seats that had heated and cooling amenities. Acura made sure to throw in some wood grain as well to make the KB2 seem more prestigious compared to the TL and the TSX at the time. I have yet to see quite the same interior issues with the KB2, and to my knowledge they seem to be holding up better, but these are slightly newer cars than the KB1, so time will tell. Now the RL was given a sport mode as well, and Acura actually made the paddle shifters in the car more responsive so you could actually take advantage of that 3.7-liter J37. Exterior wise, the KB2 was updated with different headlights, taillights, and of course a new grille compared to its successor. This grille being the controversial power plenum style grille, which I actually think looks pretty darn good on the KB2. I am also a huge sucker for pink taillights, and these KB2 rear lights are just absolutely amazing. The KB1's tranny had lived with the KB2 until 2011, and this was a 5-speed automatic. But now the KB2 gets a 6-speed automatic from the ZDX. I believe the TL also received the same transmission around this time. Apparently, this transmission change took 0 to 60 times down from around 6.5 seconds all the way down to 6 seconds flat. That is actually quite the huge performance gain just from an automatic transmission change. The Acura RL is kind of forgotten today, even though it was Honda's most luxury offering from the early 2000s to the early 2010s in North America. German competitors and those pesky Lexuses seem to have overshadowed this gem of a car. A lot of people may have shied away from the RL as the 2G TL and CL experienced those terrible transmission failures, but the RL did not meet quite the same fate, as I have never really seen any of these transmissions blow up. Since they are quite unknown and quite underrated, you can find all 3 generations of these cars for a great price. Even these newer KB2s I see for around 10,000 Canadian dollars. That is an absolute steal for a 3.7-liter legitimate 300 horsepower all-wheel drive machine with great luxury amenities inside and out, and it even has things like Bluetooth. The RLX was a worthy successor in my opinion, but something about the RLs is just more JDM to me. And that obviously speaks lengths and lengths for me. Guys, let me know your RL stories down below. Did you guys own one? Do you guys want one? Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.